Hi everyone, welcome back to Colouring with Kate. Thank you for joining me today. So I hope you are all doing well and everything is going good for you. So in this video you might realise that I've got a different setup. I'll sort of explain that either in this video or a colour and chat. So I thought I'd do a background in this book, which is Whimsical Winter Wonderland colouring book by Molly Harrison. It's a really cute book. And it's on Amazon printed paper or Create Space paper, and I've chosen this picture, so I'm going to bring you in closer because you are quite far away. That should be fine. Okay, so that's what we've got now. I've decided that I'm going to use some mediums that I haven't really used for backgrounds before. I thought it might just be interesting. It might go horribly wrong, but at least I will have had a go. So I've got metallic gliding polish. So this is pearl lustre gliding polish to create metallic and highlighted effects on any porous craft surface. So I have this. I also have some Nuvo embellishment mousse, and this is Angel Eyes, a lovely blue colour. And then for these snowdrops I thought I could use, well, I've pulled out Dream Drops, so possibly these Nuvo Dream Drops Cloud 9 and Nuvo Glitter Drops White Blizzard. So these I purchased from Tonic Studios online. And then I have some tools like the Jane Davenport, you know, baton blenders, which I do really want to get some more of, but I can't seem to find them online. And then I've also got other tools in my little tool tray, lots of different things, so like these foundation brushes and things. So we'll see what we can do here. I've got a paper that I usually put underneath my page just to sort of not go overboard, but it shouldn't do it actually. So what I'm going to do is keep that as it is and then just put this on the side and put my things that I'm using there. Okay, so let's have a look then. So I've got this. Now you do get a, let's see, try to open it. Can't seem, you do get a sponge with it. There you go, I've taken it off there. So it's a sponge, so you can't apply it with a sponge, but the sponge is quite big, as you can see. I mean, I'll keep it out just in case. So this is what it looks like, the metallic gliding polish. And like I said, the one I've got is pearl lustre polish. So I've got some on the lid there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by bringing it a bit closer and doing this bit here. Now I am going to actually just use the baton blender to start with. Now I'm going to go over the circle, the snow circle bits, because I can put them back in, because it's going to be too fiddly to you know, go around each one, each little snowdrop. It's going to take me too long and I cannot be too bothered, I'm afraid to say, in order to do that. So yeah, I'm not pressing hard here. I'm just now remember, this is Amazon printed paper, so it might complain a bit. I mean, it's not very wet, this, but I don't really want to go over the tree parts, but I'd have to be really careful for that. So yeah, just, I might see if I've got any other really small, got these small, what do you call them, you know, blender things, which I could use. Let's just have a little use of that. Go around, because it's got more of a point to it, finer point anyway, so I don't really want to go over the branches. It's just a matter of trying out what really works, bit of trial and error, I guess. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to turn out. Might be terrible. But I thought if you never try, you'll never know. So it's always good to have a little play. And I thought it'll make it look like a wintry scene. The blue is just to add highlights, the Nuvo embellishment mousse, rather than it just be all pearl looking. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with that. Then I'll go back to my batten blender once I've gone around the branches. So yeah, how are you all? How have you been? What are you currently colouring? Have you got Christmas pages picked out? Have you bought any new books recently? I've ordered the new, New Maria Troll colouring book. I can't remember what it's called. It's a Dutch version anyway, I think. Won't be an English version. But yeah, that one, I saw a flip and was like, I have to get that. So yeah. So yeah, going back to the batten blender, just going to fill this in bigger space. Right, so I'll talk to you about my new camera setup here, and actually new colouring setup, because if you followed my channel for a while, you know that I usually colour in the living room or sitting room, because quite a lot of my stuff is in the living room, like my colouring stuff. My husband kindly allows me to take over part of the living room, and now I'm actually definitely taking part over it, because I've now got a bit of a desk set up in the room near all my stuff, because usually, like I say, I just colour on the couch and have a small little cupboard near which houses my colouring stuff. And I usually film upstairs in a bedroom, but of course it's winter now. Well, it's autumn, but it's getting to winter and it's quite cold. And because we live in quite a cottage style old house, upstairs in that particular bedroom it is quite cold, and yeah, we put the heating on, so usually I do put the heating on to go and film upstairs, but it doesn't stay warm for long, and of course everything is getting more expensive, including fuel. and it just, because it just doesn't stay warm enough, and then I have to take everything from downstairs and take it upstairs and then bring it back downstairs and put it away, and it's quite a hassle. We bought, my husband set up the filming stuff for me downstairs in my little desk space area, my new desk space area. So I'm really pleased with the setup now, so that's why I'm actually got a new setup, so I hope it doesn't affect the quality of anything. I'm using the same camera, the light and everything. So yeah, that's what I've got, and I'm really pleased with it, because it means that I don't have to transport the stuff I need for filming, like, you know, the colouring pencils, the equipment, the materials, anything I need for the video. I don't have to transport it all upstairs, which is really good. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on with this, because I don't want to bore you, but that's how it's coming out. I'm going to do the rest of the page, and then I shall be back to show you what it looks like, and we'll go on to the next stage. Okay everyone, so I've covered the background of the sky with the gliding polish, pearl gliding polish, and yeah, it's okay, I think. So yeah, now what we're going to do, you can see it's quite difficult. I have gone over the line here, for, you know, for the moon, but that's going to be covered. I'm not sure what with yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do that with. But yeah, I might have to make it, I don't know, I really don't know yet at the moment, so I'm going to have to think about that. But anyway, I said I was going to use some Nuvo embellishment mousse, so that's what we're going to do. I have got some tissue with me as well, so that's what it looks like. And I just thought a little bit of blue might look nice, so I'm just going to bring you in a little bit there, just so that you can see the best that you can. So I'm going to use the baton blender again, so I'm going to use that, and all I'm doing is just putting some onto the blender, and then just because it's fairly wet already what I've applied, I'm just going to put a bit of that. And the whole point of this is to give it a little bit of a coolness, so it's not, you know, so it looks quite cold, and rather than just a silver-ish sort of background. I mean, it's not, I'm not going for a massively realistic effect here, but then again it is a whimsical picture, so I think I can get away with that. So I'm just sort of, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, if you can see that blue in there, but I do really like these baton blenders, but I do really need to get some more. But they're not available on Amazon, I think, at the moment. So there we go. A little bit in between the tree here. That's it. I think I like the look on that now. That's okay. So now the next thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add my Nuvo drops. Before I do though, I'm just thinking the snow. So I'm going to think a little bit and think about what I'm going to do with this, what effect I'm going to do for this snow, because I don't want it to be too white or silvery, because I want it a little bit of contrast to the sky, because the sky is already very silvery, which is why the moon has to be sort of, I don't know, it's got to stick out a little bit more in terms of it can't be just silver, because otherwise it'll get lost. So anyway, let me have a little think and I'll come back. Okay, so I've had a little think, and this is going to look really like sparkly and shiny, but then again, that is definitely my sort of a style, isn't it? So it's going to look very whimsical, but I thought for the moon I could have this Folkart extreme glitter. So it is like a silver, but it's got all these little tiny like lots of different colours inside. So I thought I'd do that. Now it's an acrylic, so it's not going to stress the paper out too much, because remember this is very thin create space paper, so hopefully it'll be alright. I mean it will go crinkly, but it will flatten out. And then I thought for the snow what I could do is cover it in Dragonfly glaze. So I'll just show you Dragonfly glaze. So this is what it looks like. If you just see some shimmer on it there, that's with nothing underneath it, so it's going to give you like a tiny little blue little sort of glitter pieces in there. So I thought I'd do that. So there's the Dragonfly glaze. Again, that's another acrylic, so it shouldn't stress the paper out too much, I'm hoping. And then in places what I'll do on the snow is put this icicle sparkle, so then it gives it an extra shine. So let's see if we can, what we can do with this. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I do need my palette here, and I also need, I'm just getting up to get my acrylic paint brushes. So and then I'll put the black lines in later on, but anyway, let's have a look. So I'm going to do this bit first, the Folkart. So this is Folkart Extreme Glitter. I think the rest of the picture that I'll do probably will be in pencil, but we will see. So I'm looking for a nice paintbrush. I've got a size 1 here, so we'll use that. I'll bring you in a little bit because we're just focusing on the moon. And then this is my paint, so hopefully this will, I mean, if it doesn't look great, at least we've tried it. So I've called this video colouring in, but it's not like your technical colouring, is it? I mean your usual sort of colouring with pencils or markers. It's just using paints and all different sorts of mediums. Guess I'm just having fun with it, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, I think that's looking alright actually. The moon does look, I mean, I've never used this for a moon, and I just wanted to use something different that I haven't used before, just to see what it looks like. And of course I'm doing it on Amazon printed paper as well, so we can see if the paper you know, it's not as bad as using watercolour, because with watercolour I think we'd get much more buckling and maybe the paper pilling, and we certainly don't want paper to pill. Right, that's it. I need to wipe off my brush so you can hear me move about now. So let's just wipe the brush off. So that's that bit. Now for the next bit we are going to do the snow. So I'll bring you out a little bit so you can, wrong way. So this bit here for the snow. Now what I might do is, it's a Dragonfly glaze, isn't it? So I'm going to put it on this side so don't confuse and use the wrong thing. I'm just thinking, right, do I need to use it on the entire thing? I think so. So I'm going to give it a good shake, this Dragonfly glaze. So it is made by Folkart. I think it's, you can get this in a pack, but I just bought one of them. I try to look at which colour it is. It says bluey green. It's a blue green. So yeah. So take that out and pop that in here. And it just looks like this at the moment. It's just like, you know, sort of white. I might have taken too much out as well, which isn't great, but there you go. So brought you in to see the snow part, and I'm going to just go over the white paper. So there is going to be a lot of white. Just going to get my glasses for close up, just so that it's easier. I can do without the close up ones, but it's just easier with it rather than without it. So again, these are mediums that I haven't used before for things like snow and the moon, and I thought it's just nice to use things that you haven't used to see how they might perform. There we go. I think I can see it on camera. And I'm not too bothered if I go over the black lines, because I will put the black lines in again with a Pitt Artist pen. Now if I like the look of this, then I might use it on some other snowy pages. I actually do want to do a video where I won't be colouring in a book, but I will be testing out mediums that could be potentially used for snow. So for example, you know, the mediums that I've got at home, a bit like this one as well, Dragonfly glaze, you know, could you use it for snow? There's lots of different options. There's shimmer paste, there's acrylic paints, opal blazes, and chalk pastels maybe. So maybe it might be an interesting video to try that actually, you know, just to have a little play, not actually colouring a page but just testing out potential mediums for snow and see whether any appeal to you. I mean, there's the classic way of doing snow, you know, with pencil, using the really light sort of really pale blue colours, you know, like in the Prismacolors you've got the cloud blue and the powder blue, using those with white and slate grey, a little bit of slate grey and things like that. So there's plenty of videos online from different YouTubers where they are using various pencils. I think there's one by Peter Hewitt using Polychromos, how to colour snow. I think there's I know the Colour with Claire has done one in the past where she's used I think maybe Prismas, but I'm not 100% sure. So there's plenty of videos where if you want to know how to colour snow, you can have a look, and they suggest how to do it using pencils. I just thought it's nice to do one regarding mediums that you could use for snow. This is looking alright actually. I am liking it, and I'm only having fun anyway, like using, I mean, it's fun using different mediums, especially on a page like this. And so many of our books are Amazon printed books, and the point is I'm going to put my paint palette on this side like this so that you can still see. So yeah, so many of our books are on Amazon printed paper, so it's actually good to try out some mediums on these sort of books. That's snow, isn't it, behind the deer? I can't have this video being too long though, because for some reason even a 30-minute video is taking quite long to upload for some reason, and I really can't understand why. I mean, I know that an hour video would take quite long to upload, but before, my 30-minute videos used to upload fairly, not fast, but fairly quickly. I'm going to put the rest of this Dragonfly glaze into the bottle, any leftover. So I don't want to waste it. I did purchase it from Amazon. It's more readily available in the US than it is in the UK, because I had to wait quite a while, I think, to get it, if I remember correctly. I got it a while ago. I might have got it about a year ago, I think. But yeah, I like the blue shine. Blue sparkling of sparkles. So yeah, please do let me know what you are colouring, and you know, if you've purchased any new books recently. Like I said, I've ordered the new Maria Trolle book, however you say her surname. Sorry if I've said it wrong. But yes, I have ordered hers. The new Lulu Mayo book came as well, so I have yet to colour in that, because that's gorgeous. It's got some Halloween pictures in it, so I'll have to wait and colour them next year, I think, in Halloween, hopefully, if I'm still around. And then what else? It would have been nice if I had some Christmas themed book pages as well, but yeah, that would have been awesome. Right, so let me just show you what that looks like by bringing you out a little. Oops, still going in the wrong direction now. Right, there we go. So I shall put this to the side. this up, and basically there you go. That's the snow. I'm going to let it dry and then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. But yeah, it's looking very shiny and sparkling at the moment, so I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, so back again, and you can see that it is pretty much dry. I'm just sort of showing you it, just moving it around a little bit so you can see what it looks like. I will go over the black lines again because I don't like the fact that the black lines are out. So what I'm going to do is show you what I use to go around the black lines. So I usually use one of these, which is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen. Just popping the glasses on. So there's one in small, and then I have one in fine. I think the small is 0.2 or 0.3 millimeters. I'm not sure. Oh yes, sorry. The small is, yeah, the small must be 0.2 or 0.3, and then the fine is 0.5. It does say on it. So for the moon, let's go over it so that, just move all this out of the way. I thought I'd finished, but then I realised I haven't put the Cosmic Shimmer Paste on the snow yet, and I didn't use the Nuvo drops, so I have yet to do that. So I'm going to do that before we call it a day. Need a lot of concentration for this because really important going around there. Okay, so that's that, just on the moon, and then now I'm going to do the snow drops. So I'm going to go around them with the fine one, and then I'm going to use the Nuvo drops to sort of fill them in. So really I haven't used any pencils or anything, have I, yet? This was just going to be where I've used lots of different mediums. In fact, I wasn't even going to do the snow, and then I thought I may as well. Just checking that I'm on camera. It's very frustrating when I realise I'm out of shot. So I'll carry on with this, not to bore you, and then I'll come back and we'll use the next mediums. Okay, so I've gone over all the black parts of the snowdrops and also the snow as well, so you can see the black lines been put in. I just have to go over the trees, but I'll do that off camera. So now we're going to use our Nuvo glitter drops. I think I don't know if I'm going to use these other ones, which are the Dream Drops Cloud 9, but let's do a bit of this on camera, and then you can see what it looks like. So bring you in even more, and then we'll work on this little bit here. So this is going to be dimensional, so it might stick out a little bit in the book, but they're single-sided, so shouldn't be too much of a issue. probably off camera as well. Right, so I'm going to use some dream drops as well. So I'm going to use both of them, I think, just to give a little variation. So, ooh, a bit came out there. Oh yeah, these look nice. It's got a little sort of pink tinge. Just check them on camera. There, push that up a bit. That one there. So I'm going to carry on doing the rest and then I will show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so I think I've put all the Nuvo drops on. So I'm just moving the book a little bit so you can see. There they are. And now what we're going to do is the last bit, which is, I'm just taking it out a little bit, there we go, is just put some of this Cosmic Shimmer Sparkle Texture Paste, Icicle Blue Sparkle. So I just want you to accentuate the snow a little bit. So I'm going to use this, just use my finger, little finger, to take some off, and then we're just going to maybe bring you in so you can actually have a closer look. So let's have a look. There, so I've just put some on here. I'm going to put some on in just odd places, just increasing the, or you know, making it sparkle in places a little bit more. That's all. I was off camera then, so sorry about that. Just move this here so I can show you a bit more. And a bit more here. Just makes it look a bit more sparklier. That's it really. I think that's enough. So back out again so you can see what it looks like. Now I could actually add something else to the moon because it's looking a bit, let me see, it's looking a bit, I don't know, I think it needs something extra, so let me see what I can find. Right, okay, I found this, which is another Cosmic Shimmer Ultra Sparkle Paste, and it's the Silver Chrome. So I am going to put a little bit of this on just to, I don't know, just to bring it out a little bit more. I mean, it is sparkly, but this is just going to, I don't know, give it, oh, do you know what, I need to be careful because, whoops, I don't want to go over the snowdrops, I don't want to touch them and smudge them, mess them up because they're still wet. I think I did actually touch one of them, but so this is going to make it just look a bit, give it the impression of an uneven surface of the moon. Just take this off my finger and It's like a sparkle bomb went off with this, so it's quite funny really what it looks like. Right then, just clean my finger off, it is rather glittery. Right, okay, so you can see how shiny it is there. Right, I think I am done for this video. I think I have finished the background and the main elements in the background. So yeah, this is what we have. So it looks very sparkly indeed. So hopefully you will see this at the in my end of November 2021 pages, and I'm intending on colouring in the trees and everything else, I think, in pencil. I might use some gel pen here and there, or maybe even metallic watercolour paint, but not a lot, because I've already put a lot of shiny stuff on it. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care, bye.